Whoever is in student activities that controls or decides who gets picked or runs that process at all has no idea what they're doing.
My new album, Candy, just dropped.
King Von's a better storyteller than LL, bro. At Thanksgiving, that you don't really bang with.
Yams. Sweet potato, anything.
Nigga, what?
Shit is gross.
So what is your whole top 10?
My whole top 10, Drake, Jay-Z, J. Cole, Pusha T, Rick Ross. That was my 5. So 6 would go Tory Lanez.
Be for real. Come on, come on, bro. Come on, nigga. We ain't got no time for the bullshit today, bro.
But he made Proud Family. I don't want to hear none of this.
You being dead ass serious right now.
Yes.
You being dead ass serious right now.
Yes. There are very few that are out, and you forget
all
because
time.
And you forget because he sings so much.
No, I'm with you. The nigga out rap Jordan Lucas in the back, so I feel you. And his track, he makes some of the best trap music.
Absolutely.
When you listen to just his, I fuck with you on that part. But
and in a sense of advancing the culture, because we said it last time. I don't know if it got caught on camera or not, but
I know what you're talking about. I think it was off camera though.
People like to give Bryson Tiller the credit for Trap Soul, but
we did say that.
But the sound of R&B today is a direct derivative of what Tory Lanez was doing 10 years ago. The heavy sampling, like people get so caught up on Chicks Tape 5, but like there was a Chicks Tape 1.
I can't just get after Tory though.
No, I'm not gonna say it's only Tory, but he was just a pioneer.
I gotta say The Weeknd too.
Oh,
what's the rest of the top 10 though?
The rest of this is kind of out of order, so please don't take it verbatim. But these are the artists that are there. Gucci, he had the South on his back for a very long time.
Okay.
Gucci Mane had the South on his back for a very long time.
Okay.
When it wasn't necessarily cool to be from Atlanta, and the only people they had really doing it was Outkast, and then they went through a whole era.
I got a point about Outkast.
Yeah, and then they had a whole era of rock lean snap rap, and it was kind of nonsensical, but Gucci was the return of trap music. He was the return of trap music that we didn't really have since T.I. kind of either got locked up or just switched his sound somewhat. You see what I'm saying? Boosie, because he is Lil Boosie. Boosie Badass is a voice of Southern hip hop that is never going anywhere, regardless of the opinions he may have that you don't agree with. He is, as far as the South goes, on Mount Rushmore. I don't care. Southern rappers, he is on Mount Rushmore. Think about his longevity. Think about what he's been able to get from up under.
I hear you, bro, but if we talk about quality of music, Boosie does not belong in this conversation as an artist, bro.
Yes, have you listened to a Boosie project?
If you got Boosie up here, you got to put Youngboy up there.
No, I don't. Just the longevity not there.
But the nigga got enough music to be 10 people.
But that's because you got to understand he's a child of the streaming era. You understand? There's a different level of output with streaming because you get paid per click.
But the difference
so you're
with
gonna put out
is
4 or
that
5
the
hours.
quality stays up there. Like the nigga will drop 40 incredible songs in a year. He done put out some bullshit too, but like it ain't no other artist. It ain't no other artist that'll drop 2 and 3 albums a year for 4-5 years straight and all be good.
But he's caught in that same trap as Lil Wayne, where Wayne will put out project after project, or when Wayne was on his legendary mid-2000s run, where he was just putting out tape after tape after tape. All of them were not his greatest hits, and we don't want to admit it. We have those good 15 to 20 songs that stick out from that era, but for that 20, there was about 100 behind them that don't really get talked about. You see what I'm saying? Same with Youngboy. Youngboy will give you 100 songs in a year, and of that 100, 10 to 15 are going to be the ones that we talk about later down the line. But a lot of his albums do have a bunch of filler on them. We don't be being honest about it.
So what's your 10th? Because I think Boosie was 9, right?
Nah, Boosie was 8.
Okay.
9, now I finally give it, this is not in order, but Wayne definitely in my top 10.
Underneath Boosie Badass.
I said they not in order.
All right, my fault.
Tory is in order with 6. But then these last 4 can kind of, just Wayne can make it up there now. Shout out to Lil Wayne. I mean, one of the greatest to ever do it. But the reason being is, in today's day and age, what is a Lil Wayne song about?
In today's day and age?
Yeah.
I'll say that I like when he does retrospective shit now. He just barely does it.
Right, me.
I wish I could get more of that from him, like when Hov just look back and reflect on his life.
Exactly. I would love that from Wayne.
I would love that from he barely does it though. But I feel like that's not fair though, bro. Because what the fuck is a Boosie Badass song about now? Come on.
That is a solid. Maybe I'm being biased. Because you gotta understand, I jumped off the porch to Boosie. Like,
okay, I
made my first bad decisions with his Incarcerated album as the soundtrack to my life. So it's not really, it's a little biased, but
okay.
But I feel like the quality of work that he has put out for the past 10 to 15 years, not too many people can compete.
Word.
And so yeah, Wayne was my number 9, and my number 10. I'm a Rakim. Yes.
Rakim?
Yes.
I'm gonna go into mine, but I'm just gonna add out there that everything you said about LL Cool J is how I feel about Rakim. I think he's an extremely basic, like Rakim made cold, like he was a cold rapper for his time. When you look back on it, he was very basic.
Right.
There are 14-year-olds writing more complex lyrical
yeah, but that's
stuff.
because rap was in its infancy, and that's one thing we forget.
I can't give him that excuse though, bro, because it was dudes back then that was cold lyricists, man.
Okay.
If you look in like the 80s time, and like it was,
okay.
KRS was colder than Rakim.
I wouldn't agree with that. I feel like stylistically, Rakim brought a lot to the table as far as like internal rhyming patterns, just the tone of his voice, not screaming all the time, like
I guess, bro.
The calm flow, like that was.
I feel like Gucci rap better than Rakim, but anyways though, so my top 10, right? So boom, y'all got my 5 last time. I went with Wayne, Jay-Z, Nas, Eminem, Pac. So at 6, I gotta let Kanye in, bro.
Okay, cool.
Because he checks all of the boxes off fundamentally as an artist.
For sure.
And like literally musically, I would give him 4 of the top 50 greatest hip hop albums ever.
All right.
I don't know if there's any other person I would give that many to. Like, if you talking about just musically, we go versus battles.
I would give Drake a few of those.
I would say Drake, Wayne, Jay-Z, Kanye is in a league of their own. Nobody else can battle either of them. When it just comes to music.
Absolutely.
Now, if we go further,
I probably should have put Kanye in my top 10.
Not in order, but now I gotta put Ice Cube in my top 10.
Okay.
I gotta put him up there.
All right.
Like he really put NWA on his back.
Absolutely.
Even if you go just outside of that, just as an artist, as a lyricist, as a rapper, listening to the music in his catalog, like fire.
For sure.
Fire. And he helped move the culture forward.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Like NWA pushed the culture forward, made a whole area come to light.
And he was the pin behind a lot of that. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, my dad feel like MC Ren is better than Ice Cube.
No, he's
wrong,
not.
Dad.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I know. But I gotta let T.I. in my top 10.
I can respect that.
T.I. is one of the 3 kings of trap music.
Absolutely.
Trap music is one of the most fundamental. Like it's one of the biggest foundations of just the fundamentals of where hip hop is at right now, and just all music. Like country music is using trap drums at this point.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Which is also a much credit to the producers, 808 Mafia and all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then I gotta put Push in my top 10, bro. And I'm also say this to y'all that was mad because we said Biggie wasn't top 5. I'm taking Pusha T over Biggie Smalls any day of the week.
Any day
of the week. He's better at rapping, and in his albums. It's Almost Dry is better than Ready to Die.
Woo!
And if you actually if you're someone who didn't listen to It's Almost Dry, I don't even want you to argue. If you sit down and listen to Ready to Die, start to finish, and then you sit down and listen to It's Almost Dry, start to finish. It's a better album.
So you gonna sit here on Michelle Obama's internet and say that Ready to
This
Die.
Boosie Badass internet.
This is Boosie Badass internet. You gonna sit here and say Ready to Die is not as good as It's Almost Dry?
Not at all, bruh. No. It's Ready to Die is one of the greatest hip hop albums
I
ever.
1000% agree.
It's Almost Dry is like musically, it's incredible.
Incredible.
It's incredible.
Ready to Die has dry spots.
And if we were having another conversation and I was like, yo, do y'all think if Kanye and Pharrell produced an album together, it would be one of the best ever? Y'all would all say yeah. And guess what? Half of the album's from Kanye, half of it is from Pharrell. Come on.
Yeah. It is, and they got one beat that they did together.
Exactly.
Listen, I 1000% agree. It's Almost Dry is better than Ready to Die.
So look, I'm gonna also add in DMX. I feel like that don't need to be explained.
For sure.
But let's move on from the top 10, right? Let's end it with this. If you had to make an Avengers roster out of rappers, you feel me? We gonna go with like just the OG Avengers. We gonna go with like the four that matter. We gonna go Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Cap, right?
Right.
Who you picking as your Avenger rappers?
And like they actually gotta like save shit?
Yeah, like these niggas really gotta save the city.
Okay. I'm gonna pick the baby because I feel like he can just fight really good.
Okay. Who is he gonna be though?
Iron Man. Yeah. You know, cause bit of a smart ass. You know, he's gonna get the job done.
Word.
You know, might do some shit you don't like.
Okay.
But he gonna figure it out for the game. I'll pick the game. Speaking
the game.
Yeah.
I need to grow up, man. Man, nigga, bro, like, bro, nah, like he just, bro, like. Niggas like the game really ruined their legacy, bro. Like
there are certain artists that
you in your 40s and you act like you not. Like the shit he be tweeting. Bro was on Twitter one day and he was like, ask your girl if she had all the dick she ever sucked in her mouth at once, how many would it be? Like, what the, bro, we not 16. What kind of shit is that?
That is crazy.
Nigga got kids and shit.
You know, side note, I always wanted to go on Let's Talk. They need to do a body count episode. Because I'm very curious to hear people.
Yo, the streets say Let's Talk is trash this year.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, we here at Premiere, we love our other Norfolk State University shows, and we wish them nothing but success.
I ain't seen it. I'm just telling y'all what the streets say. But anyway.
But yeah, the game, he gonna have to be Hulk, because he just can't control himself sometimes.
Word.
You know?
Okay.
Who I gotta pick now? Cap and Thor?
Yeah.
Okay, Captain America. Who's gonna be Captain America? Everybody loves Captain America. So we need a rapper that can do no wrong. Chance the Rapper. Everybody loves Chance the Rapper. And Thor. Thor would have to be Jay-Z because he'll have to be Drake because he's just a god.
Alright, bro. Alright, so boom. So then, for my Avengers picks with rappers, right?
Right.
I have to go with Iron Man as Kanye. You feel me? Because I just feel like he got the most money.
I might not let you finish this question because I got some questions for you about Kanye.
Well, I'm just saying. I feel like it makes sense for him to be Tony Stark, you know, because he got the most money. I feel like if he were to stop pouring all his resources into like, you know, all them dumbass clothes and put all his money into an Iron Man suit.
I like the clothes.
If he would stop trying to make all the clothes and like go to war against Jewish people and shit, he could probably...
Hectic. Listen, we here at Premiere do not support anti-Semitism.
At all.
Whatsoever.
At all. Hey, let's talk. Okay, hold up. So...
We'll get back to the Avengers.
So the Kanye situation is funny because it reminded me of the Nick Cannon thing and other stuff.
For sure.
You know, people look at it as, as soon as you can say something about blacks and Asians, whatever. As soon as you say something about Jewish people, it's a problem. Here's the thing, right? I think on some level there's a cultural disconnect where we don't realize exactly what and why something is a problem to Jewish people.
I agree.
I think that's what it is. Because at first I was like that with Nick Cannon, like, damn, what'd he say wrong? Then I watched everything he did say, and I learned exactly why what he said came off a certain way. I'm like,
absolutely.
Okay, I get it then, you feel me? With Kanye, I feel like if you actually heard what, because when I actually watched what he said, because I never knew that tweet went out about DEF CON and all that.
Yeah, that was a little hectic.
When he said that, and then I read the tweet, I'm like, oh, that's really not okay. So for anyone who doesn't know, Kanye went on Twitter and was like, yeah, I'm about to, and this is among other things he said after the tweet, but the initial thing that caused problems and made him start talking about it on Drink Champs was, I'm about to DEF CON 3 the Jews. So for people that don't know what DEF CON is, it's basically a threat level system that the military and government uses, and the lower the number gets, as in the higher the ladder, the closer you are to the brink of like war and nuclear war and all that. DEF CON 3 is like basically saying, oh yeah, like we getting up there, like we about to get violent on some niggas. So to say that you about to DEF CON 3 a community, you feel me? If Trump come out and is like, yeah, I'm about to DEF CON 3 black people, everybody be like, oh,
Yeah.
whoa, what the fuck? So I get it. I do get it from that standpoint where it's like, nah, what he said is actually kind of not okay. You feel me? I do also see this side though. I understand why people get frustrated when they're like, damn, as soon as you say one thing about Jewish people, then it's a problem. But I think instead of getting mad at them, we should wonder why the rest of us, as all these other communities, don't hold people accountable to the same level.
I agree.
As soon as you do something that harm Jewish people, they on your ass.
Absolutely. As they should.
And yeah, any of them that have any type of ability to do whatever punishment or whatever shit happens to you, they swiftly, bro.
Absolutely.
And I just feel like other communities not on the same page that way.
I feel like we should definitely take ourselves more serious and take the level of disrespect that is issued to us on a daily basis a lot more serious. You know, because people automatically want to get, why when you say something about them it get crazy, but why when you say something about us it don't get crazy?
Because we don't do shit about it. Yeah. Because we don't do shit about it.
You know, people do to you what you allow them to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's just not even a media thing. That's just a life thing. You know, people are going to continually do what you allow them to do. You have to draw the line somewhere. And if you don't draw the line, somebody else is going to draw it for you. And you're not going to like where they put that line. So you have to have the self-respect and control to say, this is not okay. You see what I'm saying? And it was at one point in time where, as a community, we as blacks definitely put our foot down. It is unfortunate that, you know, in my opinion, it took the George Floyd tragedy for us to finally start drawing those lines of, no, this is racist, this is overtly racist, and it has been this way for a very prolonged period of time. So change it. That was a point when we were actually letting our voices be heard. But, you know, we get to a level of, as black people, as a community, you know, you might not like what I'm about to say, but we get to a certain level of contentment with things. You know, we get okay with, that's just how white people are. That's just how other races are. Like, they just don't like us. It's whatever. You see what I'm saying? When in reality, no. Like, you're being disrespected on an institutional level. And at some point, you simply must say or do something in your own defense, or it's going to keep happening, you know? And it's unfortunate that it is this way, but that's how it is. And if anything, I commend Jewish people for taking a stand and not allowing any atrocities.
Niggas accountable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because, and this is also what people don't really understand, right? Like.
What about black Jewish people too?
Word. That's a good one.
But like, what if they feel the same way? And now y'all like, well, what if he said something about black? Well, he did say something about black people. It's plenty of black Jewish people.
Plenty.
You feel me? Drake may not have liked what he said. Tracy Ellis Ross may not have liked what Kanye said. You feel me?
This is a good point.
So,
and then you also got to understand, like, especially with, I don't like to compare the Holocaust and slavery, right? Because as much documentation as there is about slavery, you know, we can't really pinpoint exactly how from day to day it occurred with the mid-Atlantic slave trade. We can't actually, because a lot of that documentation is just lost, you know? Yeah. So we can't say exactly.
Or was never taken.
Yeah, in the first place. So a lot of our accounts of slavery are from oral accounts. However, with the rise of Hitler in the 1920s into becoming the Chancellor of Germany in 1933, we have documentation of how that occurred, right? And it was not an overnight thing. It was small things. It was the end of World War I. It was the economy of Germany going into the fucking gutter. It was basically a people in need, and they were looking for, you know, a scapegoat, basically. And Hitler, as much as we hate Hitler, right? Terrible person, right? Word. At the end of the day, we cannot...
Stupid ass mustache.
Yeah, wild ass, dumb ass mustache, right? Amongst other things. But, you know, we don't realize that his rise to power was not overnight. He spoke to people. he had an advanced understanding of what it meant to talk to people, to basically manipulate people, to get them to see his point of view. So these small seeds that were being planted ended up growing into the large tree that was Nazi Germany under the Third Reich. And learning from that documented history of his rise and how little things and little speeches.
I get why they go so hard
about
that.
Little crowds led to big crowds. They understand that in order to prevent something crazy like that from happening again, you have to stop the small things before they get big. So as insignificant as it may seem, Kanye getting on a platform and saying, yeah, the Jews responsible for this, just being one person, they understand that this one person first might get 10 followers, then might get 50 followers, then it might jump to 500 followers, then 5,000, then 5 million. Then before you know it, the majority is against you and ready to do something crazy like a Holocaust in order to fix these ideals that they think you about, when in reality, you as a Jewish person are probably just like every other person in the world. Just want to provide for your family and enjoy life. But because you're being used as a scapegoat, this turns into something negative. This turns into something that's truly life or death. And I feel like as a community, they do a good job of nipping things in the bud before they evolve into something scary, into something like World War II and the atrocities that were happening in Germany at the time. Right. So I understand exactly where they're coming from. I did not mean to be long-winded about that. Kanye kind of crazy.
Oh, no, he wildin'.
But let me not use the word crazy because I feel like that's very demeaning to those with mental health issues. So what I will say is he just does not make the best decisions as far as what to say or how to say it. Right.
I think Kanye know exactly what he's doing. But personally,
I love giving people the benefit of the doubt.
I think Kanye know exactly what he's doing. I think Kanye's a grown-ass man. He wasn't born yesterday. I think Kanye's been famous and had his face in front of cameras and microphones talking for decades now. And he's had all of the practice to say what he mean the way he meant it the first time. And I'm tired of hearing everybody be like, nah, this is what he, no, fuck that. He said what he meant, and he meant what he said. Okay. Don't nobody else get that privilege.
I mean, yeah.
When Boosie say something, we take Boosie for exactly what he said, the way he fucking said it.
This is true.
And I bet Kanye's had a little more media training than Boosie. He been around the most media trained family in the country.
Absolutely.
So that means that when Kanye talked, he said exactly what the fuck he meant.
Yeah.
We also think he's such a genius, right?
I will say musically he is a genius.
I mean, I don't believe he's a genius, but people say he's a genius.
I feel like as far as composing music, he is absolutely a genius in my eyes.
Word. I can see that.
Now, just because you're a genius in one field of work does not mean you are a genius in all
That's also why people should
work.
stop using the word genius loosely. Because a genius get good at whatever the fuck they want to.
I mean, so from that perspective, I feel like he's making a conscious decision to not be good at interviewing and saying the right things.
I think he's saying what the fuck he meant. That's what I think. But look, we gonna get to the most exciting part of this, at least in my opinion.
Right.
Song association. I'm gonna let you start off though, because you know
I like this game.
I'm nervous.
For those that do not know how this game works,
I'm about to blank.
Basically, I, Riq Fisher, him, Jay Prime, we give each other a word, and the person being given the word has 10 seconds to associate it with their song. If they do not come up with their song in 10 seconds, they lose. So, seeing as in how I'm going first.
10 seconds gonna feel so fast, bruh.
Yes, it is. Especially with the pressure on you. The pressure.
That's the word?
Pressure. Oh, no.
Oh,
ooh.
I was like,
The word is, I got a good one. The word is chandelier. And your time starts now.
Who the hell made a song about chandeliers?
I got one. Well, not me, but I know this song.
What the freestyle? Nigga.
Up, your 10 seconds is up.
God damn, that was 10 seconds already.
Would you like a song?
Yeah, give me a placeholder.
Buy you a drink by T-Pain.
When does he say chandelier?
Young Jock does.
Nobody listen to that nigga verse.
Show you where I live. Ferrari switch gears. When I whisper in your ear, your legs hit the chandelier. Passion, fruit, and sex all in the atmosphere. I'ma let T-Pain sing it so he can make it clear. I'm
gonna be 100 with you, bro. I wouldn't have been able to commit one Young Jock word to memory from that verse. On God, I forgot he was on that song.
That is a great song, man.
By who?
Sia.
Sia? Who the hell is Sia?
Nah, Sia sing that song.
Chandelier. I don't want to sing it.
What?
I don't
I don't.
Shout out to Sia.
I feel like you gave me a fucked up word, but it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, it was on my list.
Nigga did be grimy.
We
All
were
right.
provided a list of words by our illustrious producer, by the way. One time for her. I mean,
Come on, one time for her.
yes,
We're gonna make her get on front of the camera one of these.
absolutely.
So, oh, I got a song for this one. I wish you asked me this word, but your word is photograph.
Fell in love with photographs. I don't even know your name. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That is probably my least favorite J. Cole album. KOD.
Man, I got a really unpopular opinion.
What is this?
I don't think it's his best, but that's my personal favorite J. Cole album, and I think it's his third best.
My personal favorite is 2014, Forest Hills Drive.
I think that's best quality, but I think KOD is the one that resonated with me the most as a person. All right, man. Don't slime me this time.
Okay.
man.
Your word is.
You up one on me.
Your word is rainbow.
Rainbow.
Time starts now.
Yeah, but I don't know no niggas is using the word rainbow in their verse, bruh.
You couldn't think of nothing with rainbow.
It's an obvious song, ain't it? I bet it's something that's like right in front of my face.
No, I actually can't think of one with rainbow.
Oh, okay.
Neither.
What?
Nocturnal Rainbows by Hobson.
You fuck with Hobson?
Nasty.
Oh my god.
That is nasty. Hobson might be in my Hobson might be
Yo,
in
I did
my
not know you fuck with.
bottom
Y'all fuck with
five.
Hobson?
No.
He doesn't like Hobson. I love Hobson.
Hobson is nasty, okay? Ugh,
All right, bro.
I cringe on Hobson.
Hobson's a better rapper than LL Cool J. I'm not being funny right now. Hobson's better at rapping than LL Cool
Hobson
J.
is better at rapping.
I think
than
LL
Cool J.
legacy and his greatness is on a level Hobson will probably never ever get to.
Never
but
smell it.
as a rapper, Hobson's way colder than him.
Lloyd Banks a better rapper than Tupac. What's your let me get your word?
Nah, man, go ahead with that shit, bro. go ahead with that shit, bro. Come on, bro. All right. Your word is treasure.
Treasure. It's a Bruno Mars song with treasure in it, but I can't think of it.
I can't let this nigga go up to it. Oh, damn.
What's the Bruno Mars song I'm thinking of with treasure in it?
I have no idea, bro.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Oh, that, yes. Oh, don't.
Yeah, how did I not think of
yeah.
that? It was,
That Macy's commercial last
hold on, so
song.
do that count as a point? Because I said the song?
Nah, not at all.
Okay, all right. Well, it is your turn. I meant what I said by that, by the way.
All right. I gotta get on the board, man.
Ooh, I got one.
I gotta get on the board with this one. You gonna put a scoreboard on the screen?
I would love that. Your word is somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh shit! Let me start your time. So just imagine you at like. I'm gonna give you a couple extra seconds because I fucked up. That's my error.
Somewhere.
Time starts now.
Fuck, bro. I feel like we need more provocative words, cause like we got like shit.
Oh, I thought of one.
Did you?
Somewhere in America by Jay-Z. Cause somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking. Dun, 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 dun.
What song is that?
Somewhere in America.
Oh,
It's all one word. It's nasty.
Somewhere over the rainbow, which would have been, again, rainbow.
Rainbow. Why you know all these rainbow songs, cuz?
you be on Spotify searching Rainbow?
No bullshit.
All right, it's all good, cause I'm still only down 1-0. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like this is
It's finna be 2-0.
Your word is together.
We belong together. Who I'm gonna lean on when times get rough? Who gonna talk to me till the sun comes up? Oh, who gonna take your place, baby? Nobody else. Oh, baby,
I'm gonna come
baby.
back. It's all good. I'm
I
gonna come
thought I
back.
was gonna sing it
I'm
with
gonna come
me.
back.
Y'all no fun.
I'm gonna come back, bro. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this 4 out of 7 like an NBA series.
Word. First to 4
Down
win.
2-0. It's all good. I'm gonna get the 4.
All right, I got one for you. I mean, I'm giving you the hardest words, right?
I know you really like.
All right, I got a freebie for you, bro.
All right.
Your word is dangerous.
Dangerous. Fuck. You feel the vibe, it's contagious.
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but that's the name of the song though,
Grateful
so I get a
lad,
point.
all the patience. Yeah, that's that shit.
R.I.P. P&B.
R.I.P. P&B, man.
You know, that wasn't the first song I thought of. I thought of Armed and Dangerous by King Von, but then I just couldn't remember how his verse started.
Word.
So I was like, I gotta jump to something else.
Yeah. Now, dangerous was a freebie, man.
Yeah, okay. 2-1. I'm coming back.
2-1. Nah, bro, this you not LeBron.
Oh, this is. Oh man, if you missed this one, your word is window.
Window. And I need a window seat. Don't want nobody next to me. I just wanna take a mind of town and look around.
All right, you got a point.
Window Seat by Erykah Badu.
3-1.
Classic.
All right, it's all good. It's all good. I'm 2018 LeBron right now. You dig?
No, you're not.
I'm 2018 LeBron
You're
right now.
2022 J Prime.
Nah, even better.
Even better, yeah.
Even better. You feel me? You
Yeah,
dig? Yeah.
talk that shit.
Let's get it. Okay. This shit's stressful.
It is.
Like,
I got one for
woo!
you. Sweet. And your time starts now.
Sweet home Alabama.
It worked.
And I was like, fuck. Hey,
It worked.
We don't only do hip hop on Premiere. Hey,
We are
look.
multicultural.
Woo! All right, it's all good. 3-2.
3-2. Damn,
I ain't gonna let these niggas see me sweat.
This nigga is trying to come back. Hold on.
All right, man. Your word is earth.
Earth. I might sell a brick on my birthday. 36 years of doing dirt like it's Earth Day. God,
That's hard.
I put numbers
That's
on the
hard.
boards. Yeah, it's Pusha T, numbers on the boards.
Yeah, numbers on the boards.
I'm nice.
4-1. Damn, I'm 2019 LeBron. Damn. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
I thought I was 18. Yo, speaking of LeBron, they got my nigga playing on a G League team right now.
Nigga. Bro, Lakers is in hell right now.
Oh my God.
I got some more words for you, man.
All right. I can at least get some something to make me feel good about myself when we cut the camera off.
I got a good one for you. Candle.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to start your time.
Who was rapping about a candle?
Better dig in your R&B bag.
Oh fuck! I got a song when I talked about a candle.
It counts.
God damn.
You got a second to remember
I'm
it.
so bad at remember my own lyrics.
The song that I was thinking of is one of my favorite baby makers ever. It's the song called "Shh" by Tevin Campbell.
I stay away from baby makers personally.
Yeah, well, as you should.
I listen to condom wearing R&B.
What? Oh shit!
I listen to.
What is an example of condom wearing R&B?
This ain't R&B, but safe sex is great sex. You better wear latex, cause you don't want that latex that I think I'm latex. And that's why Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper of all time in the history of the Milky Way galaxy. Boom. Ain't no other rapper. Name a rapper that ever made you want to wear a condom. None of them.
Craig Mack.
How?
Because I feel like if my
Other
children,
than Eazy-E, but
well, Eazy-E of course, but
Yeah.
Craig Mack, because my fear is that I would have a child that looked like him. Well, he used to scare me. If y'all ever get a chance, right? Watch the Flavor in Your Ear remix video with Craig Mack.
Craig Mack dead, bro.
Craig Mack, LL Cool J, ironically, Notorious B.I.G. Watch that video. Craig Mack is
okay,
scary.
who the ugliest rapper?
But it's
Right
Craig-
now, like who the ugliest
that's
rapper
rapping right now? That's just hit.
It's some ugly niggas rapping right now.
Lil Baby
bro.
kind of hit.
You said Lil Baby?
Lil Baby a little hit.
Man.
Lil Baby a little hit. But nah, he not that. No, but like he not scary ugly. Like Craig Mack was scary. Like he was a nightmare. Rest in peace, Craig Mack.
Man, Lil Wayne is such a legend, bro. But I just feel like,
oh yeah, nah,
Wayne, bro, we love you, bro. Please
cut your hair, bro.
No, cause bro, if you're not gonna cut it, just put some fake ones in. But
Word.
goddamn, Wayne, come on, bro, don't go out like that.
Yeah,
don't
bro,
come on,
my
OG,
boy
OG,
looking crazy.
Come on, man. You too great for this. you see, look, LeBron was going out bad.
Yeah.
Niggas got on his ass. LeBron started fixing. I mean,
Yeah.
we can still see it.
Yeah.
Kinda,
Oh, you ever seen him put his head down?
Word. Yeah, they be doing him dirty. They make sure they get the cameras above him. He mad tall. They did that on purpose.
Like he's 6'7". You could have ducked that.
9.
No, he's 6'9". I'm bugging. Yeah, that nigga's 6'9".
This has been another wholesome episode of Premiere. I am your co-host, Jay Prime.
I too am your co-host, what's my name? Riq Fisher, right? Yeah, my name is Riq Fisher.
We're not gonna redo that. You gotta live with what you just did.
Hey, bro, sometimes you forget
You
your
gotta
name.
live with it.
Yeah.
You gotta live with that. Thor?
It would have to be Drake to see a god.
Bro, Drake is. What's your deal with Drake, bro?
Oh, he the greatest
That
rapper.
nigga not even from here, man.
Hey, he got put a whole country on his back.
Hey, man, fuck all that. I'm Thor. And my Avengers, I'm Thor, okay? I'm finishing this shit. I'm the one killing Thanos. Can't nobody fold me. All
That's right.